shit. But you get some weed smoke coming through a vent from a whole nother apartment, and that's coming into your house so crazy that you think that's gonna fuck with your kid. But not that cigarette smoke though. That's not the part that's gonna do it. While they sitting there taking care of your, that's not what's gonna fuck your kid up. To me, I just think it's ignorant. It's inconsiderate as fuck.
It's very inconsiderate.
Fucking dumb.
But a random thought which I'm thinking about, because I've been seeing this lately when we have been around people, because it's still very much a pandemic, it's still very much
social distancing.
But when we be around people and people starts to rolling up around us, babe end up, obviously she'll roll our own blunt or whatever, and then when people start passing their
we be like,
their blunts around to us, we be like, no, I'm okay, we
no
good.
thanks.
It's all right, thank you, Pooh.
No thanks.
You a sweetheart. But it's all right, we got our own.
No thanks.
I hope nobody gets offended when we do that or feel like we being bougie, because sometimes I forget that people forget that it is a pandemic happening and the Rona is still very much well alive and that people are dying. I'm not passing no hookah. I'm not passing no blunts. No. Even before the coronavirus, I wasn't a really pass the blunt type of bitch. You know what I mean? We're a lot older now. Yeah, I've never really been the type of girl that sits in the it's very rare occasions where I'm gonna be passing a blunt with somebody. I'm very much bougie in that sense. I just don't know where your mouth been, what's on your mouth, what's in your mouth. That whole passing the blunt around shit is dead. Speak it up. So when we be going out and people be smoking and they be passing the blunt to us, I hope y'all don't take no offense, girl. Don't take no offense. We got our own blunt and we will share amongst each other, and please don't take no offense if we don't pass our blunt your way. I feel like it's an even exchange. The fact that I'm not smoking yours should be clear indication that you're not about to smoke mine. Hello? But everybody, common sense ain't always common. Some people will leave and be like, damn, they was rude. They ain't even ask us if we wanted some. Cause I mean, I
asked them every time. I'm like, nigga, did we take your blunt anytime though?
I would ask. But the way 2020 has been set up, I'm not asking and I'm not apologizing for it, because baby, have your own blunt, have your own hookah tip, whatever the case may be. Y'all still passing blunts and hookahs. I can't. I'm gonna make it real short and cute on why we stopped doing smoke, well, why I stopped doing smoke sessions for y'all, because there's really multiple reasons why people come to my channel or came to my channel. Some people came from mukbangs, some people came from the smoke sessions, because those two always did good on my channel, smoke sessions and mukbangs. And then some people just came because they fucks with the kid, they've been following the kid a long time, they here for just the kiki, the vibes, the aura, the energy, you know what I mean? I was upset because I like doing smoke sessions with y'all. It's just the way we vibe, my high personality, I think, is entertaining. But we had to stop because even though we've been in this house damn near 6-7 years, and we've been smoking in this thing for maybe four years maybe, one of our tenants, not our tenants, but one of the other tenants in this like 6-unit apartment condo type of thing end up having a baby. Now mind you, we have no babies here, no wine, no crack, none of that. So we don't have any babies, nothing to that degree. We don't even have another dog. Like, our dogs are so spoiled because there's no other dogs here, to the point that I wish somebody would get a dog, because, you know what I mean? But they had a baby, and for some reason, they don't even live upstairs from us. They don't even really share a unit with us, but for some reason, I guess the piping, the walls, the ventilation is just so weird in our place that they was able to smell the marijuana over in like their apartment. Now I don't know how much or how dramatic it was, because it couldn't have been, but the lady just had a baby. Her nose and stuff probably was sensitive, so she could smell it. So of course we decided to not smoke in the house at all, and we literally, y'all, for a year and some change have been smoking in our car. In our car, sis. Now it's bittersweet because I don't mind being in the car. I love being in the car. And then for the most part, it's been summer, so we get in the car, we ride around, go on Lakeshore Drive, smoke, go, you know, before we go to a patio, smoke. So for the most part, you know, it worked. It makes sense. But what I don't like is people in my business. And I feel like there's a lot of like walking action by our house, a lot of neighborhood friendly dog walking, bike riding, just people coming in and out of their house often, that I don't need you in my business. Like, I don't need you to know that I get high, if that makes sense. Like, I like to do me, but you don't need to know what I do to that degree. And because I'm black too, I really be thinking to myself, somebody can set you up. Like, somebody could be like 2 females in a car, they got weed, I'ma hop down on that, we gonna rob their ass. I don't know what it was, girl, but I kept taking my damn knife to the car every time with me. And I'm talking rain, sleet, snow, summer, we was in the car every time we smoked. And it was just, for the most part, a buzzkill. I'm not gonna hold you. It was a fucking buzzkill. Because it's like, we not 22. I'm not 18 trying to smoke weed, sitting in a car. Like, I'm grown. I want to be in my house, cleaning my house, playing music on my 90s Jody Mama type shit, and be smoking through this bitch. Opening my windows, if you see in, you see in. But like sitting in the fucking car, that's so like college days. And don't get me wrong, I didn't mind some of those days. But some days it's like, I don't want to get up out my warm, comfy bed to prepare my whole life for snow, to go outside to smoke in the car. That's a lot to have to do. Like, you gotta put on your shoes, your coat, you gotta start the car, make sure it's heated, you gotta put a scarf on, you gotta make sure you bundle. No. Well, a year and some change later, they end up moving, which they should have. Because if you go be that picky, because you live in like a condo / apartment, like you live in a common space basically. So, you know, we compromise by going outside, but it's almost like, bro, buy a house. Okay, if you're gonna have kids, and I know everybody ain't got it, but they had it. And clearly they had it because they end up buying a house maybe a few months later, and I was like, yes, there you go. When you have a baby and you don't want, we don't smoke cigarettes, but everybody in this building smokes cigarettes. So it's like, if you have a baby and you don't want to smell cigarette smoke, and you don't want to smell all of these random smells because your fucking hormones is up the damn roof, then maybe you should buy a house. And that's how I feel. Like, I don't complain about certain stuff because, one, I'm not like a complainer, and two, it's like, this is what you get when you rent. You know what I mean? Like, as long as nobody really disrupted me, which nobody does, or, you know, inconvenience me in any way, which nobody does, I'm good. If I smell a little cigarette smoke here and there, It's fine. It's not a huge fucking deal. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes. It doesn't come into our home. But like, you go on the back porch, you may smell it because somebody may be smoking in their crib or smoking outside or whatever the case may be. But it doesn't bother us to that degree. So we ain't smoking here, y'all, for a whole year and a half. The Amber was fucking pissed. Amber was so fucking mad, and I was mad too, but we were just two different degrees of like upset. I was just upset because it was a very much inconvenience for me. It was the inconvenience for me. It was the fact that we've been smoking in this motherfucker for 5 years, and then finally you want to say something for me. It's the fact
I thought it was inconsiderate.
that motherfuckers be caring way more about marijuana smoke because they so ignorant to how beautiful this plant is, but will literally chain smoke cigarettes.
It's like your parents smoke cigarettes, and I'm pretty sure your kid be at your parents' house. So your kid just got cigarette smoke, all that shit. But you get some weed smoke coming through a vent from a whole nother apartment, and that's coming into your house so crazy that you think that's gonna fuck with your kid. But not that cigarette smoke though. That's not the part that's gonna do it. While they sitting there taking care of that's not what's gonna fuck your kid up. To me, I just think it's ignorant. It's inconsiderate as fuck.
It's
too.
very
It's just
inconsiderate.
fucking dumb.
But you know, I don't expect everybody to be knowledgeable about this plant. There are people that really believe that, you know, like, you ever hear like people talk about marijuana and you like, nah, marijuana don't do that. You know what I mean? It's just so much stuff that marijuana don't do. But y'all would have a couple beers and a couple glasses of wine and maybe a martini and then go drive back to your house with your kid in the car. Ever seen nobody like get aggressive and rowdy and want to fight and just be, you know, when they're high though? And I'm talking about only a weed high. We ain't talking about Molly, we ain't talking about LSD, we ain't talking about coke, we ain't talking about white girl. Like, I don't know what y'all got going on. Shit, I don't know. But whatever it is, we ain't talking about that. We just talking about strictly marijuana. I ain't even talking about an edible, because I be hearing them edibles be hitting y'all hella hard, and that'd be crazy that y'all really be tweaking like that. I don't think I ever tweaked so hard like how y'all be explaining on an edible, and I've had some good ass edibles, but never to the point where like I would crash my car, or never to the point where I would be so like out of it that I have no control over like myself. And that's just me. I can't speak for everybody else. And I also didn't start smoking weed, y'all, until I was like 22, 23. Like, I was so against weed at first because I just lumped it up with all drugs, you know what I mean? And that could be another story time on like what made me like not like weed, and that's because I was misinformed, I was ignorant, and just listening to and the people that I personally seen smoke weed were lazy. They were bums. You want me to pat your back?
So what up?
You want me to pat your back?
Could you?
The people that I seen smoke weed back in them days, they were lazy. They was bums. You know, this was back in the day with like dime bags was hitting for. Reggie. Wasn't nothing wrong with it back then. You know what I mean? But like the people that I see smoke weed was just like, it wasn't nothing cute, sexy, grown about it. And I'm not necessarily saying it is now, but it's different now. You know what I mean? Like, so many different people from so many different lifestyles, from your soccer moms to your people who have serious professions to older conservatives to all types of people intake this beautiful plant. And you may not take it like this. You may take it like this. You may roll it in the backwood. You may just do papers. You may only do dabs. You may only fuck with waxes. You may only do edibles. Point is, people are so ignorant to it, you know what I mean? And there are literally doctors who even tell pregnant women that it's okay to intake THC moderately. Obviously, you can't be in here just chiefing, you know what I mean? But it helps with morning sickness. And I think that more people are starting to learn more about why they kept this plant from us the way they have, and why they have incarcerated people of color, black men, for this amazing plant. But now it's trendy now, you know. Now it's THC infused restaurants and pop-up shop, cool dispensaries, and TV shows on Netflix. They got whole TV shows of people cooking different infused meals. Like, they're normalizing it now, or trying to. But some people are still late, you know, they still don't know. So for that time, we end up not smoking, and now, boom. And it was so fucked up, low-key, because we going outside and we're not smoking in the inside, and all we're smoking is weed. But there were people in our building literally smoking cigarettes, and we could smell it, and they weren't stepping outside at all. And I mean chain smoking. Because you know, when people smoke cigarettes, it's not just one cigarette and go. I done seen motherfuckers chugga choo choo with a motherfucking cigarette. Like, bringing them bitches back. Like, had one cigarette, put it out, 5 minutes later they got another one. Put that out, 5 minutes later they got another one. As long as they standing outside socializing, they gonna have a cigarette for any and everything, poo. But I digress. So now that they moved out, we're able to smoke. There's somebody else who actually live in their apartment right now who smokes weed, and not being moderate about it either. Like, actually, like, just smoking. Like, for the most part, like, when we do smoke, we contain it into just one room instead of like walking around smoking. Now we try to keep it in one contained space and keep it cute. And yeah, so it feels good to be able to smoke again, because now I'll be able to do smoke sessions and kind of get back into that vibe of just like those type of videos I enjoy doing, just smoking, chilling, talking, and having fun with y'all. This is how we're looking. This is how we're looking today. Got that young waist trainer on. Hair getting long. I have to go run errands. This is my little run errand look. I'm about to go to drop some packages off. If y'all haven't hit up my shop, make sure you hit up my shop. Like, what are you waiting for? Like, every time I say this, are you going to that description box? Are you pressing that link? Are you checking it out? Are you reading them reviews? And shout out, because I know you watching, sis. Shout out to Unique. Y'all probably know Unique because y'all probably watch her videos too. Shout out to her, because she has been just, I have a few just faithful, loyal customers, but she's one of the babes, you know what I mean? She's a part of my VIP membership and everything, because when I say she supports the kid, every Friday Sis's ordering something. Like, she literally wrote me like, baby, when I get paid, you get paid. I said, I know that's right. Fucks with you the long way, and that's why you a VIP member, baby, because I see you. I see you. And it means a lot to me, because I'm gonna remember these people, you know, as I grow, as my shop grows, because, you know, I can't remember everybody now that you know, the traffic is kind of cute. But at the same time, it's cute that there's certain names that I am familiar with when that order come through, and I just be fucking with y'all, and I really love y'all. Y'all really be supporting the kid for real. Like, y'all gonna make sure my lights on. Period. Unique gonna make sure my lights on. Okay, if nothing else is, she gonna make sure my phone bill is paid. Okay, she's gonna make sure I have a coin somewhere in that pocket, and I fuck with you for it. I don't know if I'm gonna record anything else, but I do have to go because I got stuff to do. But this is just a little cute impromptu video of us, just me chit-chatting, smoking, kicking it, whatever. Babe's working. That's why Babe's not in the camera. She's literally working. So, yeah, I have to go. I have shit to do. So let me, actually, my bag is in the car. So that's cute. My bag. Okay, so yeah, I'm about to go. And do y'all see the consistency though? Do you see her? You know, I'm just trying to balance out this shit. Now that I ain't gotta clock in no more, and now that I'm really my own boss, I'm really trying to master the balance between just my business, my home life, my relationship, the things I love and enjoy, like all of my little side hobbies, like my painting and my reading and my sign language and my editing and filming. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not on this thing and never have been on here for notoriety or popularity or internet fame. Like that shit it makes me want to gag. It turns me off. Like I want people here who just authentically fuck with me, no matter how many people that is, no matter how you find me, when you find me. It's better late than never. If you're here, and I'm so happy you're here. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I have to go. Oh, look at this, y'all. I wish I could show y'all. I gotta show y'all another video. I love you guys. YallaBob.com, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. Look at her style. Boo, boo, boo. Until next time. Okay, until next time. Bye.